You have a steady heart, constant, reliable, present in your relationships in the same steady way across days and years. The people in your life know what to expect from you, and what they expect is steady, and what they receive is steady. The steady heart is yours. The steady heart is part of who you are. You can let yourself recognize the steadiness in how you love. You can let yourself see that the constancy you bring to your relationships is real, that it is yours, that it is one of the truest things about who you are. You show up for the people who matter to you, for the moments that ask for your presence, for the small, ordinary acts that make up the steady texture of long relationships. The showing up is not dramatic. The showing up is reliable, consistent, available, the way you have always been available for the people who count on you. The showing up is the love, made visible, in the simple act of being there. You can let yourself recognize that you have been showing up across your whole life. You can let yourself see the long pattern, the steady arrival, the reliable presence, the way you have been there for the people who matter. The pattern is real. The pattern is the proof of your steady heart. You keep your word. What you say you will do, you do. What you commit to, you carry through. The promises you make are real promises, backed by the steady character that has shown up across your whole life. The people who count on you can count on you. The word you give means something because you mean it and because you follow through. The keeping of your word is part of how your love expresses itself. You can trust your own reliability. You can let yourself rest in the knowledge that the steady character you carry is not a performance. It is who you are. The keeping of your word is woven into the texture of your steady heart, and it has been woven there for a long time. Your love endures. Across years, across distance, across changes in circumstance, the love you carry for the people who matter to you is not the kind that fades with time. It is the steady, persistent kind that lasts. The friendships you have are long because your love is long. The family relationships you carry across decades are carried because your love does not run out. The endurance is part of what makes your love real. You can let yourself recognize the endurance of your own loving. You can let yourself see that the relationships in your life that have lasted partly because of you, because of the steady heart that has continued to carry the love year after year, season after season. You stay through the hard moments. When relationships go through quiet stretches, you stay. When the people you love need something complicated, you are there. When the ordinary demands of long relationships ask for steadiness rather than excitement, you are steady. Your love is not contingent on relationships being easy. Your love is the kind that holds in every weather across whatever a relationship is moving through. You can let yourself recognize the staying. You can let yourself acknowledge that you have been the one who holds steady, more times than you have probably counted. The staying is part of the steady heart. The staying is part of how your love actually works in the world. Your steadiness is a gift to the people who know you. They can rely on you. They can predict you in the best sense. They know what you will do when they need you because you have shown them again and again across the years. The reliability is its own form of love. The reliability is its own kind of generosity. The people in your life are held by the steadiness you carry, in ways they may not always name, but in ways that are real and lasting and important to them. You can let your steadiness be received as the gift it is. You can let yourself recognize that the constancy you offer is not invisible. It is felt. It matters. It is part of what makes the people who know you grateful that you are in their lives. Your steady heart does not need to be loud. It does not need announcements. It does not need recognition every time it shows up. The steady heart is quiet by nature. expressing itself in the small daily acts of remembering, of attending, of being present when presence is needed. The quietness is part of what makes it real. The quietness is part of what makes it trustworthy. Steady love rarely needs to perform itself because it is already doing the work in the simple texture of how you live. You can let your steadiness be quiet. You can let it continue in the background, the way it has always continued. The quietness is not a problem. The quietness is part of the depth. You are steady with yourself too. The same constancy you bring to the people in your life can be extended toward the one who lives inside you. You can show up for yourself the way you show up for friends. You can keep your word to yourself. You can stay with yourself through the small, ordinary moments of being human, the way you stay with the people you love. The steady heart you carry is yours to offer in any direction, including toward yourself. You can let the steadiness reach you. You can let yourself be one of the people your steady heart is constant with. The constancy you give outward is the same constancy that belongs to you, in your own life, in your own moments. Your steady heart has been with you your whole life. In every relationship you have had, in every friendship that has lasted, in every family connection that has continued, the steady heart has been the constant texture of how you love, from the earliest relationships of your life to the present moment. The pattern is long. The pattern is real. The pattern is the evidence of who you have been all along. You can let yourself recognize the long pattern. You can let yourself see that the steady heart is not a recent development. It has been with you all along, expressing itself in every relationship, across every season, in the steady accumulated work of being someone who loves consistently. Your steady heart will continue through every relationship still ahead, through every new person who arrives in your life, through every season of every connection you are part of. The steady heart goes where you go. The steady heart is part of the steady you who continues. The reliability you have shown across your whole life will keep showing, because reliability is what you are, and what you are continues. You can trust the steady heart to remain. You can let yourself rely on it the way the people in your life rely on it. The heart that has shown up across years will keep showing up. The pattern is reliable. The pattern is yours. Your steady heart is freely given. Not extracted, not demanded, not given out of obligation alone. The constancy you bring to your relationships comes from who you are, from the steady character you carry, from the love that has shaped you and that you have chosen to keep extending. The freedom is part of what makes it real. The choice is part of what makes it valuable. You can let your steadiness be yours freely. You can let yourself be someone who has chosen again and again to be steady with the people you love. The choosing is part of the gift. The choosing makes the steady heart strong. You have a steady heart. Constant, reliable, present in your relationships in the steady, freely given way that is yours. The people in your life are held by it. The relationships you have are sustained by it. The love you carry is part of the steady texture of who you are today, across the whole arc of your life, and in every season still to come. You are steady in love. With the people who know you, with the ones you carry across years, with yourself when you turn that same steady heart toward your own life. You always were, you are, you will continue to be.